Rows 44 to 71 of squares 15 and 16 are worked following a lace stitch pattern repeat over 28 rows. This is on page 9 of your April mail out. I'm going to demonstrate row 1 and row 2, and then also row 9 to cover all of the lace stitches that are used in this square. I've already worked knit 2, which is the beginning of row 1, and next it's yarn over. So yarn over is basically bringing the yarn forward between the needles to the front and leaving it there as you do the next instruction, which is SSK slip slip knit. Slip slip knit works in this way. Slip 1 stitch knitwise twice. Return these 2 stitches to the left needle, then knit them together through the back of the loop. It's easier to do this by just putting the point of your left needle through those stitches and then swiveling your right needle back through them. And then you bring the new loop through. This creates a slant towards the left. The next instruction is purl 7. Then it's knit 2 together, and that's just a basic knitting through the front of those 2 loops at the same time and bringing the new loop through, and that creates a slant towards the right. Yarn over, which again is bring the yarn to the front, and you leave the yarn there as you knit 1, and that creates a stitch. So that's 1 repeat of the bracketed information done. I'm now going to continue to repeat that another 3 times, so that will be 4 times in total. So it's yarn over, SSK, purl 7, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1. And there's row 1 completed. I'm now going to continue to work row 2, which is a wrong side row. Remember, you're using 3mm needles now for this section. It begins with purl 4, and then inside the bracket, the beginning of the bracket is knit 7, purl 2, and then slip 1 purlwise, purl 2, and then repeating that bracketed information twice more, That's rows 1 and 2 completed, and then the rows up to row 9 are a combination of those stitches. There's also a place bead there on row 8 to watch out for. I'm now on row 8. I've worked purl 7. I'm about to place a bead. So on a wrong side row, you place a bead as follows. You slide a bead up so it's close to the right hand needle. You take the yarn back between the needles with the bead. You slip the next stitch purlwise and then bring the yarn to the front, but leaving the bead on the right side of the work. I would then suggest that on the first of those purl stitches, the first of those 5 purl stitches after the place bead, you pull the yarn nice and firmly so the bead sits snugly in front of the stitch. So that's rows 1 to 8 completed. I'm about to work row 9, where you have the new abbreviation S2KPO. That's slip 2, knitwise, and then pass the 2 slip stitches over. It's a double decrease. So begin the row by knit 2, yarn over, knit 4, S2KPO. So you slip the next 2 stitches knitwise together onto the right hand needle. You then knit 1 and then you pass those 2 slip stitches over and off the needle. Knit 4, yarn over, knit 1, and you're repeating that bracketed information another 3 times, so that's 4 times in total. that's row 9 completed. As you can see, the S2KPO takes place directly above the placed bead on the previous row. You then continue to work rows up to 28 before repeating rows 1 to 24 again for rows 72 to 95 of the pattern. This is all on page 9 of your mail out, or if preferred you can follow the chart on page 11.